So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing? What are you planning on doing? What are you planning on
You are
doing?
now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 128, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. I don't know if you can hear it right now, but I am putting my damn gloves on because for some reason it is unusually cold out here, and it's actually not like unusually cold out. It was fucking, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. Either way, no, it was the day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, it was fucking 60 degrees here. The next day, it was 30 degrees. I'm not even fucking kidding. I think it was actually less. They said on the news it was fucking, this time yesterday, it was 33 degrees hotter or warmer. I'm fucking so tired of this shit, but I'm not telling you anything that you already don't know. But I am definitely fucking sick of being cold. I got the jacket and the hoodie and the fucking hood's up, and I'm fucking cold right now. Yes, you heard I said the hoods. There's two fucking hoods. And I actually told somebody, who the fuck was I telling? I told someone, we were talking about the crew neck sweatshirts and shit, and how I've historically only done crew neck sweatshirts, and I think there's been 2 hoodies made, and I think Taro got one of them. Did he get one? Maybe there's been 3. Maybe there's been 4. One went on eBay. One I kept for myself. And I think Taro got a hoodie. So 3. Anyway. So, the reason that I don't do fucking hoodies now, and I know you guys know that basically, like, if I want to wear something, then we get shirts made. Like, if I'm like, oh, that'll be a dope idea, I'll love to wear that, guess what we got? Dog head joints. It's just because I think it's fucking cool. So basically I just print my own fucking wardrobe. But so in the wintertime, I wear 2 fucking outer layers. I got the regular Carhartt fucking jacket, and then I have a Carhartt zip-up sweatshirt that I wear underneath my jacket. And each of those has a hood, okay? And so then if I get a Devastator hoodie, I will have 3 fucking hoods that I'm competing with. So long ago, when I first did the first sweatshirts, I was like, fuck that. I was like, how the fuck I'm going to have 3 hoods? How the fuck I'm going to wear this shit in the wintertime with my 2 layers over my fucking... So then you might say, oh, well, you would take out the middle layer then. But then that's like one less layer, and I don't like being cold. So that's why we have crew neck sweatshirts. And I just think they're cleaner looking. I don't know. I'll do hoodies at some point, but I don't know. Something about hoodies, they're like, fuck. I'm wearing one right now, so it's not like I'm against them. I don't know, man. There's something about them. I don't know. Fucking sweatshirts are just so much more clean. Anyway, so I don't know how the fuck I got to that point in this fucking episode, but... So that, if you're ever wondering where I come up with all this shit and why I do what I do, basically it's that. It's because I see something and I'm like, I want to wear that. Like the red or the white on red sweatshirt that bombed. Erica bought some fucking shit from Marshalls that was white on red, and I was like, oh, I like how that looks. And then a week later, fucking those were out. So anyway. So that's where we're at. What the fuck else is going on here? So had Joe's send off. wake funeral combination, 2-day thing. That was sad, man. You know, it was fucking sad, and you know, I in my life, I think what makes me, I mean, none of that stuff is ever happy, you know? I mean, obviously it's not happy. But what makes it worse for me, on top of the person dying, is seeing people that I really care about upset. And that's like, makes it worse. You know? It makes me feel worse about the whole thing. You know, like, average person feels bad enough when something like that happens, but then, you know, I'm like, people that I love and people I care about are fucking upset, and that's upsetting to me, because I really care about people that I care about. You know, I don't ever want any of my people to be sad or upset or hurt or sick or, you know, or fucked up in the game or whatever it might be. You know, I don't like seeing that. And so it's troublesome to me when I see people that I care about really upset, and this was definitely one of those. And I saw a lot of people trying their best to not be upset given the circumstances, but you know, it was a fucked up thing, man. So, you know, and not like any one thing is worse than another thing, but you know, you feel different when it's something that's weird and unexpected, and you know, like, so this person had cancer, you hear they got cancer, you know, and then, you know, slowly, you know what cancer does, and it's like, fuck, you know, it's like inevitable, really, and you know, once you hear that, you already feel like it's something that's inevitable, and basically like a death sentence, unfortunately, is a sad way of putting it. Not everybody and not every cancer, but what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Anyway, but you know, certain types, and I think some people with that get these cancers have kind of accepted this fact eventually. And they're like, yeah, you know, that's what it is, you know, and fucking, so they're used to it, and then, you know, that kind of acceptance makes the people around them begrudgingly accept it as well, even though I don't think anyone ever really accepts the fact that something like that is happening. You know, I deal with that right now daily, and I know a lot of people do it. I know several of our close Devastator friends are dealing with things similar to that. Shout out to you. I don't want to say you're a fucking business, but and it sucks, but it becomes this thing where you're like, it's established that there is this fucking looming thing, you know, and as morbid as it sounds, I think we've all kind of grown accustomed to that over the years of, like, you know, when you hear the big C, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, you know, you kind of know. And it's not for everybody, but there's certain ones where it's inevitable, you know? And so for this weird liver fucking infection, complications of pancreatitis, that's like, you don't, when you hear that, you don't go, oh yeah, he's gonna fucking die, you know, you don't think that. That's not something that you think. So then when that does happen, it's even more like, what the fuck, you know? You expect that from, you know, fucking pancreatic cancer or brain cancer or fucking, you know, these different types of things. You expect it, and it's all fucking, you know, it's kind of like everyone is in agreement that the inevitable outcome is although unfortunate, that's like kind of what's gonna happen. And I'm myself dealing with that with my father, and I'm trying to accept that, which is it's weird. It's a weird process, and if you've never had to do that, I just want to let you know that if you do ever have to deal with that, it's very strange. And all the things leading up to the inevitable endpoint are fucking strange. But these other weird fucking things, where people, you know, got these other weird illnesses that you're not expecting, that it's like fucking weird, man, you know. And that's the only way I could really put it, is it's weird, it's strange, it's fucking it's uncomfortably I can't think of the word. It's just not something that's normal. Is any of it normal? I don't fucking know. I mean, we're all gonna fucking die, but I don't know. So getting off on my normal fucking tangent into nowhere, it was weird. It was strange, and well, I can't. I'm having a hard time verbalizing, which isn't normal with me. I don't know. I guess maybe speechless is a good thing. It's kind of left me speechless. Like, you were like, holy fuck, man! I can't believe that just happened. But that is in fact what happened. So I'm I don't know how to. I don't know. Anyway. It was rough. It sucks, and fucking, it just fucking sucks. But what are you gonna do? You know, it's a part of this, I guess, and it's not the first one. It's not gonna be the last one. Unfortunately, right? But that's kind of the fucking way it is. So on a brighter note. There ain't no fucking brighter note. I had some fucking pigment supplier say they got the white that I'm looking for. We'll fucking see. I don't believe them, and what they explained to me is stuff that I already have. So we'll fucking see. I'm gonna start fucking trying to figure that out. And then remember I told you that I ordered the shit to like try to make my own. Well, so I got the pigment part of that, and the additive that you're supposed to add, which was like the easy part. They fucking emailed me today and they're like, yeah, it's gonna be like 4 weeks out, we could refund you. And I was like, pfft. I said, you know what? I go, whatever, dog. I was like, I'm not in a fucking hurry at this point, because how long have I been fucking dealing with this? And I still got like, I could probably make, I bet you I got 16 ounces of the white alcohol right now. And I could probably make another 16 ounces and like do a small release. But I don't even want to do that. I'm like holding on to this shit like it's fucking gold. I knew I should have just bought the fucking 100 pounds or whatever the fuck that one. I can't remember what that one was. I think it was, what the fuck was that? It was $10 a pound, but you had to buy 40 pounds? Some shit like that. I should have fucking bought it. You motherfucker. Whatever, though. Fuck them. We only sell our fucking shit to people who are customers. Fucking how much does it cost to be a customer then, bitch? Oh, fuck. I was talking to fucking Billy the Marine yesterday, so we ended up talking for like almost 2 hours while I was doing these jobs. And I'm telling him all about fucking doing mushrooms and all this shit, because he never did any kind of psychedelics and shit. And it was weird explaining to someone, and you could tell he don't know. He's like, but you could like have a normal conversation with somebody, right? And I was like, shit, not me. I was like, it's tough to explain. I said, but it's like, at least in my fucking multiple experiences, like you think that's what it is, and no, it's not like in the movies. It's not fucking cartoon land and all this dumb shit. I said, but like your mind is doing things that it's never done before, and you're convincing yourself of all these fucking things. like you, I go, if you have like a bad time, I was like, at some point during that bad time, you are going to convince yourself that you're going to be stuck like this forever. I said, and that is fucking definitely going to happen. You will, I mean, every time I ever did drugs, excuse me, anytime I ever did drugs, I fucking, well, mushrooms, I at least once during the night or the day, I was like, oh, that's it. I'm stuck like this forever. I'm fucked. I fucked up. For at least a few minutes, sometimes the worst ones, an hour. But boy, I had some fucking good ones. But then I told them, I was like, it was 50-50. I said, so I was like, when it starts out, I said, you're always having a good time. Like, no matter what, it starts out good. You know, and it like it could slowly creep up, or it could fucking bam, that motherfucker's right there. I said, but if it's gonna be bad, it will be good first, right? I said, and then when you're having a nightmarish experience, I said, you're thinking to yourself in your, you know, little brief moments of clarity here and there, I'll never do this shit again. This is terrible. I can't wait for this to be over. I said, and then as soon as it's over, you're like, I'm willing to roll the dice again, because I go, as soon as it's done, like, and you're fucking back to reality and you know, you're still alive and you're not stuck like that. I said, you forget all about the bad part and you just want to try to have that good part again. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't know. Because I had some real bad ones where it was like fucking terrifying. But then once it was done, you know, it definitely didn't stop me from doing it again. I was like, hell yeah. Oh, what's the fuck going on out there? Oh, I thought I see some red. That's definitely indicative of taillights, but not at our house. So I was explaining that shit to her. It was just kind of funny thinking about it. I was like, you know, fucking, this is it. This is what it's like. Oh, fuck. So that's what I got. That's what I got going on. Talk to Billy. It was nice talking to him. We talked about other shit too, but I was going on and on about fucking drugs and fucking... Oh shit, the DJ from Slipknot fucking started following. That was kind of funny. I was like, oh shit, look at that. I looked and fucking motherfucker's got like 600,000 followers. I was like, that's pretty cool. I made it, Ma. So, whatever. What else? What the fuck else we got going on? I'm trying to think. I know there was something. Maybe not, though. I've been trying to get them fucking pilots done, the Japanese ones. So, the Japanese ones, I'll have you know, were a little bit different than the standard ones, because they fucking glue the top on that motherfucker. And I broke the first one trying to unscrew the cap and gut them, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? So then I got to come up with something without damaging the fucking exterior finish with all the markings on it. So what I had to do, was heat it up in my little resin cooker plate thing. I heated them all up, and I just had to keep trying them, and I let them sit for another 10-15 minutes on this cooker, and this fucker gets hot. And I could pick the fucking marker up, and it was hot. But also, I got to kind of be careful, because they're like, the pilot shit is like extra flammable, and I learned that because I hit it with the torch to try to heat it up first, and it immediately fucking burst into flames. So wasn't gonna be doing that, but then I started thinking about it, like even probably just getting this fucking shit hot might do it. I don't know. Ghoul and Rax would fucking probably they would probably know that. I don't know that, but I just know that that's what it did when I introduced some fucking flame to it. So maybe it's just flame. I don't really know. I'm not a chemist. I'm not a scientist. I don't fucking know that kind of shit. But anyway, so I just kept heating them up, and it must have got the glue hot enough that I could break them loose eventually. But that whole, I was like ready right then. I'm like, oh, I'm about to make these shits right now. And as soon as that little fucking roadblock, like, I mean, minuscule in comparison to a lot of things, but as soon as that happened, it like totally knocked the fucking, it like drained the motivation to get those done out of me. And now it's been days and they're all broke open and ready to go. And now I just like am not motivated to make them, even though I want to. So it's always fucking something, you know? The fuck else do I got? Oh, sirens. Beat them sirens. I really hope it's done fucking snowing. Oh, so maybe if I think about it, I'll get a video tomorrow. So when I got that fucking 2 kilos of that fucking useless blue fucking bullshit, and I tried to mix some of it up, obviously, and it didn't fucking work, right? So I had like a big cup full of it, or a jar. It was a jar. And I was like, this is bullshit. And I was like, I don't want to dump this shit down my drain because I don't even know like what this fucking actual pigment is. So I took it outside to the snowbank, right? And I dumped half of it in this snowbank in my side yard, and then I dumped the other half out by the road. And I was like, oh yeah, we'll get more snow and it'll just disappear. It'll probably just, you know, disappear into the snow. So and I watched this shit while the snow melted, just like go all the way down, right down to the pavement, fucking over the last few days. Oops, sorry. So whatever it is, just sat on top of the snow and it didn't dissolve, didn't do anything. It's like this fucking blue whatever. I'll show you. So obviously it's fucking good for nothing. It's definitely not water soluble like they tried to tell me. Oh, it's water soluble. Yeah, okay, bitch. I don't fucking believe you. Supposedly, the shit that does work will be here Monday, but I'm not very fucking hopeful. I think they're full of shit, but we'll see. So, well, that's what DHL says anyway. It'll be here Monday. And then I ordered the fuck did I order? I ordered some some shoe polish joints. Their price was right, so I don't fucking know. And they might be shitty and fucking, you know, I don't know. We'll have to see. Can't remember how many I ordered. I think I ordered 100 of them. I can't even remember. It was either 50 or 100. I don't remember. So we'll see how those go. I just like fucking with them. You know, so I mean, just like fucking around and testing shit, I like them, and it's way cheaper than fucking using the mops that I send out when you order a fucking mop. Them bitches are like, they're up to like fucking almost 25. They're like about $2.30 like per now, and back in the fucking day it was $10 for 12 of them. Now it's like 25 to 28 depending on the day for 12. So that fucking price got a little up there. So now I'm not wasting fucking $2 every time I want to test something. So I got these other bullshit ones that I test with, but then I was like, shit, if I get these at a decent price, I'll test with them motherfuckers instead. They're even cheaper than the bullshit ones. It won't be the same results, obviously, but if it passes the shoe polish test, and then I feel a little bit happier moving on to the next one. And plus the videos are just better with the shoe polish. Who the fuck doesn't like a fat fucking polish tag? So that's about all I got, man. Fucking take care of yourself, take care of the animals, take care of one another, take care of everybody. Man, I'm looking around my fucking garage and I'm supposed to be like getting ready to start bringing all the floor equipment shit here and all this shit, and I'm just like, I'm getting super fucking depressed thinking about my fucking space just disappearing, and this space that I have. But I refuse to give up the studio space that's blocked in. The other shit will start opposite where this wall is gonna go, because there has been too much that has gone into this to just say, well, that looks like it's going to be the fucking new fucking warehouse for all this floor equipment. I'm just, unfortunately, I have a life as well. And there's fucking things that I'm gonna need in my life to keep my fucking sanity, and having some fucking space is definitely going to be one of them. I can't just say, yep, here's all my fucking space, but whatever. Maybe I'll just build a fucking whole addition on this motherfucking garage. I'll fucking piss all the neighbors off. I'll build I'll just commission a fucking massive fucking addition off the side and put all that shit there. Oh no, well, I could probably do that. I mean, I couldn't do that myself, but I could. I'll get a fucking loan. But it's like, I'm serious. I'm sitting here right now and it's fucking depressing. I'm like looking at all this space that I have. And if I cleaned it up, it'd be a lot more space too. We took the second load of fucking cans out of here for the ungrateful children. And now it looks like about two loads left, 2 trips left to the fucking can place. And then I'm just like looking around like I'm going to have to sacrifice all of this fucking space that I really enjoy having. But whatever. All right, that's all I got. I love you guys. Thanks for coming fucking and sitting with me every Friday and listening to me cry and bitch and moan and fucking complain and whatever and vent and whatever this is, my video diary that I just keep coming back to drag you all down with my bullshit. All right, I love you guys, man. Until next time. Oh, you know what? This is, I want to tell you, I forgot. And now I'm just thinking about it. So episode 128, the room for the bad kids in my middle school was room 128, and that's where you would get sent. Like when you got sent out of class, you'd have to go to 128. So room 128 was like a fucking party for bad kids. And it was just like you get sent to 128, and when you walked in, there was always just a bunch of people in there. And you'd have to fucking sit there, and everyone was fucking talking shit, and it was pretty funny. Like I used to enjoy going to fucking go to 128. So that reminded me of that today. Demetrius fucking hit me with a he like flicked a pencil at me, like was pretending he was gonna flick the pencil at me, but the fucking eraser thing came off and hit me in my fucking eyeball, and fucked me up. And Dubs was gonna fuck him up. He was walking through the whole high school after I got, or the middle school after I got out of 128. It was the end of the day, and fucking Dubs is like, "What the fuck happened to your eye?" And I was like, "Fucking Demetrius hit me with a fucking thing by accident." And he's like, "I don't give a fuck." He's like, "I'm gonna fuck him up." So he started walking through the school, and he was looking for him, and it just didn't turn into nothing. I was like, I don't even worry about it. But Demetrius is doing a life sentence now, so things pan out that way when they pan out that way. All right, guys, I love you. I'm out of here.